Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing voice. Another beautiful day in the wasteland. Let's see what this delay is here. Not so bad. Better than yesterday. Hopefully this can be low enough of a delay to successfully raid while communicating with others. And let's see here. Testing a few things, looking at this here. Starting a little early today. Put my commands here in the stream title. I have some new commands that I have put in here. Good. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Okay. I think we're all right here with audio. After a few little snags. Should be good. Don't know why I'm wearing this piece of power armor. It's not going to serve me any purpose. Sitting here in a big tin can with my yellow hat sticking out the top. Probably not the most effective raid setup, if I were to be honest. Let's see. Okay. What is going right? Oh. I think I might need to go to different servers. Firestorm subscribed for 1 month just now. Oh my goodness. Firestorm, thank you so much. So nice to see ya. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Firestorm. Great to see you this morning. Thanks so much for subbing. Really appreciate that. I appreciated the other day stopping in here and helping me out with stream tips. That was great. And yeah, just great to see you today. Nice, nice relaxing morning for a little bit. And yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. I hope you're good. It's kind of hanging out in game. I hope you're having fun in the game. I know you just kind of recently started Firestorm. Hope everything's working out for you. I can't remember if you were playing on PC or was it Xbox? Been asleep for the past few days? Oh, that sounds wonderful. I can do with a few days of sleeping, honestly. On PC, awesome. Well, feel free to add me in the game. Same exact name as your Twitch, and then when you have me in the friends list, you can always jump to whatever server I'm at. Always more than welcome to do that. As you know, I play with a great group, and we'll hang out either in my chat or at any other chat that's kind of I Fallout 76. I'm usually in the same server as a lot of those. So, yeah, if you want a group to play with, you're always welcome. Hey, Gearhead, welcome on in. Thanks for coming in here and interacting. Really appreciate you being here. Really, really excited today. We have great first day off in about 2 weeks, so gonna hit up some Fallout. First, I log in and all my tower armor pieces are unequipped. And the game, made me think that I accidentally scrapped all my power armor, so that was a nice way to start the day. But luckily, we're good. And then Dog Meat here throws up to say hi. Just kind of watching the fort, He's the goodest boy. Except when he does that and teleports across the camp for no reason. That's a little concerning. Righty. Oh, I'm excited about today. I have a day off, which is amazing. And yeah, well, we're gonna be getting it going here. Let's see. Your head, thanks for coming in here. Great that you could hang out and talk 76 with us. Just started playing yesterday. So, well, Firestorm and chat as well. I just started recently playing, so you guys are kind of in the same boat here. But like I've been saying, I think it's really a great time to jump into this game. And really, just with this new update, everybody's kind of on the same page and on even footing a bit more than usual. So you picked a great time to check out the game. I really hope you're having fun with the game. Your head, are you on PC? Gonna be in and out. That sounds good, Firestorm. Thanks for lurking, thanks for hanging out, and thank you so much for the sub. Really appreciate that. Great to see you this morning. It's Chris. How you doing? Nice to see you. It's Chris. Thanks for coming on in here. Wow, this is really cool. Just within the first few minutes of streaming, we got conversation going on in the chat and you people coming in to say hi. We got Chris, we got Firesword, Earhead. Great. Just love seeing this interaction in chat. So quickly after going live, it's really exciting. So let's see here. Yesterday I spent 8 hours farming their Gatling plasma box mods, so that was an exciting time. Just put on Netflix got caught up on League of Legends Arcane. Been watching that. Man, that's a good show. Hey, Yasmin, why aren't you wearing any clothes? You know, this is a little inappropriate. I gotta say here. Oh, no, come back here.
The Wayward is the only real restaurant I've seen out here.
Okay, let's get you some clothes. It's probably a bit cold here,
Something you need.
and you really don't look like you're dressed for the occasion. So you go here, and this is funny. Your head, you can kind of see some of the bugs right away that happen in the game. For example, your companions are naked sometimes, but that's okay. We've got some clothes ready here. Gearhead, you said that you're used to Fallout 4, so I'm sure you're used to Bethesda bugs, Bethesda jank. Really, all you can do is just kind of make fun of it. You know, it's part of the flavor of the developer. It just comes with the territory, and I just love poking fun at Bethesda AI and quirks and weird things that happen in the game. Mostly they're harmless, as you know. It is a shame when some of the bugs affect other people's play experience, like all the crashing that's been happening on console for people. That's a bit unfortunate. You had to use Vortex? Yeah, I'm a big fan of Nexus myself. One thing to note is with this latest update, I've been using some UI mods in the past. For example, you can see my health bar in the lower left. I've been covering it a little bit, but there's a mod to segment your health bar, and you can kind of then tell how much percentage of health that you have. And what happened was that conflicted with the new raid where the mod would cause that to just disappear. Just the whole new UI they added. So keep that in mind. I don't be, you know, as a new player of the year, and I experienced too much of that, but there might be a couple unintended things happening with mods and the new updates. So it's just something to keep in mind. I'm sure Reddit is all over it with any things people find, but alrighty. So we're gonna take stock here. I want to raid today. I have a lot to prep first. I spent, as I said, a few hours farming yesterday. I have a ton of food to make, and one thing that happened that was just super exciting was I found a very rare new box mod for my baby. This gun is my sunshine right now. This thing really does work, and it's really served me well in the raid so far, and it's not even done. There's still a lot to be done here for this gun. But you can see on the right, down that list a little bit, is the Swift Core Receptacle. That is a new mod that just came out. And thank you so much, Gearhead, for the follow. Really appreciate that. And yeah, Firestorm starting the day off with a sub, just awesome. Just awesome to see such support and see such great people in chat right now. But yeah, I got really lucky with that Swift Core out of receptacle you can see. And on the left down under AP cost, what is usually 9 cost per shot, with that rare mod that I found, reduced down to 8. And it may not seem like a lot, but we've got, 500, 1,000 shots, and the core, it really does add up in that. So I'm excited about that. I think it's going to definitely do some work today. And then we'll take a look here and get our buffs all prepped. So let me give you a little shout out here. Your head, you're absolutely right. this community is so supportive and friendly. And just want to make sure that I acknowledge streamers in my chat and give them some shine here. Let's see what we got. They may need to find lower light. That's one thing that the thing that I'm running a little bit low. So, and we make sunshine oil. I don't know if we can just, yeah, we're missing light. I might have fallen asleep before I got any. So, well, that would make for a very fun stream. Just kind of running around picking blight. So, but these some more cooking at least. Appreciate that, Gearhead. Thank you. Yeah, yep.
I used to say I'd try anything
Exciting
once,
times right now with the raids.
so
You
sure.
know, just beyond expectation as far as fun and quality. They really did a great job with this update. Right. Boom, we're gonna look here and big stack of our consumables. Light soup, we have plenty of extra last minute for the day. If I have more sunshine, well, I think it's okay though. That's kind of vanishing. Nice to have kind of thing. Sort of take a look here. See what we got on Pumpkin. So many things in my inventory right now. It's just kind of ridiculous. How does this all add up? I don't know. You've been playing this game for 1,700 hours, so we have inventory fun every morning when we log in. So I guess that's something to look forward to as a new player, you know? Just don't get discouraged with your inventory. Like I've been telling new players this, it's kind of a curse. You'll be at inventory capacity off it. So don't get discouraged with that. Try to be pretty choosy with what you're picking up, and you'll help limit that happening. So we'll need some right away on that bar because if there's an emergency with rads, we can take care of that. And let's see. Hey dog meat, how you doing? We have in a bit of a pet here. Ooh, I like how he wiggles there. That's pretty fun. So yeah, dog meat's in all my camp now. Um, for the most part, I really like these pets. I think they did a good job, with the animations and what they look like. They- Sometimes we have issues with them kind of skating around the camp, like they're ice skating for the Nutcracker, the Nutcracker suite for everybody. So hopefully they can take a look at that. But for now, it seems okay. Starting a little bit earlier today, just because I
Really should start playing
I
more
may not be able to
games.
go as late as I originally thought with streaming today. I wanted to do kind of a long session in the morning, but I may need to break that up and come back online a bit later. And I think that would be a good test too, kind of testing the afternoon, just seeing who's on and uh, seeing if people pop in the chat and stuff like that. I've never really streamed any other time but the morning, so that'll be very interesting to see. Just kind of get a feel of uh, who's online, what's going on at that time, and maybe do a couple hour stream later in the day. It will be interesting. I recovered. I have not wanted to do that by tonight. Well, no. Oh dear, we're starting off on a great foot today. Let's see. So I hope I have marsupial because now I need to take marsupial because now my jump is vanilla fallout jump and that's not gonna do. So see if I have a marsupial here first. Yep, I do. Awesome. Don't need to worry about that. So I'll take this. I think what happened was because they moved starch genes over to Indurits, I didn't have that in my, like, color set up here, so we'll make sure that that gets adjusted. Yeah, then move that over. Yeah, so I'm glad I caught that. That would have been really frustrating to realize that at the wrong moment. Alright, we're back to jumping. We back to jumping, boys. Okay, dive me. You dig for that bone, buddy. Honey, my dog will hang her into something for 3 or 4 months, just carry it around the house like a pig's ear, a treat, and just gonna wait for it to ripen for a little bit before she finally just randomly someday decides to eat it. Your head trying to get some weeklies done. Yeah, definitely a great goal to work on those challenges and those dailies, especially at the beginning of a season like this. If, one tip here, you might have noticed this, but when you're looking at the list, you can tag them. Um, you can see here, I'm using a controller, so I press Y, but if you tag them, you don't need to go into this menu every time they then get listed to the right here. So you can just go to the map and immediately see any dailies or weeklies you need without needing to go into the other menu, which is nice. All right. Well, last night I thought I had everything sorted out with my weight limit and get into power honor because that's kind of how we're going to play most of the day today. Cigarette weight limit. Just still kind of half asleep right now. Mm. Like I said, I just tried to start the stream a bit early today. Get a jump on things, sip coffee, and wake up a little bit. I kind of yesterday was an amazing stream. Of course, this is just one of my first streams. I've only been streaming about a week, which is crazy to me. And yesterday we had kind of the most people at one time in the stream, so it was super exciting and fun. Um, but yeah, the support was overwhelming yesterday, and we today we really focus on the almost stream interaction and pacing myself when I'm streaming. I get really excited and weak to talk about the game and like passionately talk about like game design and all that, but and I think I gotta downshift a little bit just so I can last longer when I'm streaming. By the time I'm done streaming, I'm pretty much wiped out a lot of the times, just because I'm so new. And That's one thing I really need to practice. Spread myself out a little bit. Try not to put too much butter on one bagel, as they say. So we'll go to this build. This is the raid build. If anyone's interested in what I'm running, exclamation mark build in chat is a command that takes you to a paste bin. I just put it together a summary of my armor, my weapons. It's all achievable in game before the raid. All the stuff that I'm bringing in. I'm not running anything that is only available in the raid or only available via the Atom Shop. Everything in my build is obtainable in the game, and that was really important for me. Creating a guide for new players just to make sure that anything could be acquired with enough time and knowledge. Looks like I have 2 dailies left: complete an event and scrap junk. Uh, Let's see. Looks like Chris is in a raids tier. We got an expeditions tier, casual tier. Let's see, an event should be starting in 1 minute. So I'm gonna be doing that event. I grew tier of my daily.
Cramburger? Oof. I'm not sure that recipe can be rescued.
And just kind of hang out, see if people who have been hanging out here appear on the server as well. And then so if we can get enough people, maybe we'll try them right out. So what do we got for an event? Project Paradise? That's not what I wanted to see. That's a dedicated event that takes a little bit of time investment. And we'll see if people end up going there. Start this up. We didn't have someone there, so that's promising. So I'm gonna sip some coffee. Today I'm trying a couple different settings with my mic. Setting the latency down, kind of balance that. Want to not lower the delay between what my voice is saying and what's happening on the screen. That's important to me. So we'll have to test the VOD after this and see if it improved that delay. Pretty much back to the course with that. Project Paradise. I'm glad I didn't lose all my power armor yesterday, but that was nice. The game scared me this morning. We have this new 4-star that dropped in the raid. I'm gonna try it maybe against the first boss. Not sure if it's gonna be super effective, but I was testing it out yesterday, and it definitely does not do the same work as the star of the show here, and this Gatling Plasma.
Hello?
But we'll give it a go. Love when people visit my camp. Brings me so much joy. Just drop a wave and thank them for coming. I don't have anything on sale right now, because I've just had so many caps lately. Whenever it says max at the bottom, it pains me a little bit. So I'm just my vendors are hidden for now. But to just love when people come and check stuff out, it's really cool. Let's see. So early right now,
Burger?
and a lot of people are still asleep.
That recipe can be rescued.
Hey, you would like to know? Good to see you. Thanks for lurking. Always great to see it popping in here. I see that you're live right now as well. I don't know how you do it. Have you trying to navigate other streams while streaming? That's impressive. But yeah, thanks for looking at my chat too. You would like to know? I appreciate that. You would like to know who's streaming right now as well? Let's see. Sure, we do this proper. Awesome. Hey, last dweller, we're doing good, but we're waking up and sipping coffee. Started a little early today. Trying to get a jump on things. May not be able to go as late this morning as I thought I could, so I just wanted to start a little early and make sure I have everything set up and that I'm awake. But I was saying earlier I might try streaming this afternoon for the first time just to sort of get a gauge on who's online and what kind of audience is on and stuff like that. So they could be an interesting thing to try a little bit later. Let's see. It looks like Chris has started a raid team, and we do have one in there already. So I think what I'll do is maybe hop into that. Then Chris is the leader of the group, so that's good. I think Chris is in chat too. So let's see. I am admittedly a little slow today, and it's quarter to 7 a.m. where I'm in it, and yeah, just trying to make sure I'm functional. Taking a little bit of time this journey. I I can't agree more. Chris, I've been doing that here for the past 20 minutes just since I've been logging in, wondering why I'm percent close to the cap. In my power number, they're pretty good. We're doing pretty good. But once I'm out of the power number, then we have problems. Let's see where 4 we enter. That's not so bad. Or I guess I did, I was able to figure some stuff out yesterday. Spent a while farming and getting things prepped for today, except I forgot to farm blight. So maybe I'll do that while I'm waking up. Not the most fun stream activity, but blight is worth its weight in gold. The post-launch coffee, that's funny. Yeah, it's a bit early. I'm kind of a morning person anyway, so I do like streaming in the morning. Today's a little bit of an extreme example though, because yeah, it is just a tad early that I'm used to today. But that's okay. I was excited to jump in and start playing today and just and such a great stream yesterday as well, and so much support. Um, was awesome. So really excited to continue this. People in chat you may not know, but I'm still super new. I'm just a newbie when it comes to streaming. Still, I'm not even my 10th stream yet. So, um, perfect. So I know there's some blight around here, and I don't like when the sun is like this because it makes it tough to see plants growing. Ratness. I think I was so excited yesterday that I got that Gatling plasma mod that I completely forgot I needed to farm blight. I was like, okay, I accomplished my goal. I'm going to bed, but looks like I forgot to do some stuff. So we'll do that for now. It's a nice morning in the wasteland, sipping coffee and picking irradiated fungus off of trees. Really can't get a better morning activity. Yesterday, I worked out a pretty efficient farming route. So, as I was sort of server hopping looking for the Gatling plasma mods, I was also making the rounds to um, sugar bombs, the spots where a lot of those spawn. And I made some good progress here with those. Yeah, I had about 50 yesterday and I doubled that. Just kind of doing the rotation of where those are. Sugar bombs, as a lot of you probably know, are really malleable um, for really strong recipes in the game, one of which is green bombs. That's a curving flare focus buff that gives 8 intelligence, so really big for XP. And interestingly enough, intelligence is a lot more valuable now as a combat statistic than it was. This skill now restores HP from stim packs based on your intelligence. So if you take brain bombs as a buff, then it helps the amount that's healed per stim pack. In the past, that was not the case, and brain bombs really were just meant for more XP. So now they're even more worth. And then, of course, sugar bombs are used for sunshine oil, which is kind of my new favorite buff that I've been testing out. And kind of going off on sunshine oil lately, talking about how it's helped me out, especially in the raids. And it really is a very potent consumable. Basically, you can think of it as canned coffee on steroids. It restores AP very fast, even quicker than canned coffee does. And as it's doing that, as that buff is going on, it also gives damage resistance. So you get 2 benefits at once, which really comes in handy in those clutch moments. You know, it's sort of when you need to burn down the boss really quickly, or you know, it's a hectic moment with a lot going on. Sunshine oil can kind of be a good clutch buff to have. You don't want to use it all the time. It's good to have canned coffee available as well as sunshine oil on your hotkeys. So you can kind of use canned coffee in normal moments and then just save the sunshine oil for, you know, when you need to flip on the nitrous and really go to town. So, but I do recommend, you know, if you're interested to make some of those and try it out in the raid. I don't think you'll be disappointed. thanks so much for the shout out. You would like to know. I don't know how he does it. Is it he's running his stream and hanging out in line, giving me shout outs? I would not be able to do that. That's just too much multitasking for me, especially this early in the morning. I wish I could kind of monitor other streams while I'm streaming, but that's not possible for my brain. At least not yet. So we're doing good here with Blight. We've done a lot so far, so. They go over here to the raid. Really appreciate everybody hanging out in chat right now and watching the stream. Just awesome seeing support. I'm such a newbie at this, and to see people kind of consistently hanging out and talking in chat whenever I start my stream is really exciting. Really fun. So, just want to thank everybody for spending their precious time here and hanging out. This is a nice chill stream where we talk about the game, talk about game systems, and ways to maximize your time and effort in the game. It's all something that I really love to do is being very efficient, making the most out of what the game systems offer. If anybody's interested, there's an exclamation mark build. Anyone who has done the raid and knows stage 2 with those invincible mole miners can always be an annoying stage. I have an exclamation mark map that I've created. Awesome. Thank you, Ash Dweller, for putting that in chat. So, here's a new one that I just added yesterday. So I found this as I was doing research on the raid. This is a really cool map. This shows the layout of the mole miner stage and sort of that Pac-Man stage where you're needing to avoid those. You can kind of see where everything is, where all the gas cans are, and I learned a pretty important tip for that phase. Basically, wherever you are, but as you're running around like a mad person trying to find these gas cans, the actual trail itself where you need to run back to is always either going to be south or east. So if you ever kind of lost, and when you're running around avoiding those mole miners, if you head southeast, you'll usually find your way back to where the drill is. And I thought that was kind of a really helpful thing to keep in mind. So it looks like here we have 3 out of 4. Don't know if anybody in chat's interested in rating, but we do have an open spot. Anybody who's interested, feel free to jump on the server. It's Chris. Have you been running the raid? I still need to run the raid a lot. Nowhere near as much as some other people. I was thinking about how often more bases run the raid so far. If you kind of count all his streams since the raids were released, he's been running it for 48 hours, which is ridiculous. Last Dweller, you'll give it a try. Yeah, it sounds awesome. Yeah, if you wanna jump in here. Chris, I'm not sure if you were expecting anyone in the team, but if Last Dweller joins, then that'd be cool. We could kind of Gauge the raid to last dweller. I think that would be a fun opportunity. Great, great, wonderful. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that. Thanks for coming in here and starting up the raid. You helped me wake up until gets here. I was just a little bit all over the place this morning. Appreciate that. Yeah, lifestyle. It's really not about being the top DPS or anything like that. I think just being able to survive and learning the mechanics is probably the most valuable right now. Right. We gotta make sure that I don't make a silly mistake and keep green thumb on during the raid. We don't want that. Yeah, that sounds good. Whatever you want to test. What it's all about is just testing different things. You might find you're all good without it. I find that you want to test it. So we just kind of a trial and error type thing. Right now, I've got a little bit of blood in my coffee stream. And I've been drinking coffee for a while, so I'm waking up a bit here. I think I'm good on ammo. Should be cool here. And cremator will be good on the bull miner stage. If I need to do some drill duty guarding that, cremator would be perfect for that. This one on paper looks like it would be good for the first things in that robot century. However, testing it yesterday, it's just not that strong. Even though it's a 4 star, I was kind of hoping that these 4 star abilities would make a noticeable difference in some of these things, and I really wasn't seeing it, especially with the attacking outside of vents. But on this one, wasn't really doing much more damage than attacking in the so I think I just kind of have it for show right now. It's kind of showing a 4 star item, but in practice, and just wasn't very effective. Alrighty, I guess we're good. Might as well just hit it up, right? So I'm not sure how much you've watched of the raids, but just to kind of summarize this first stage, really, it's kind of a DPS check. There are 2 targets on the robot. One is the shield, and one is the robot itself, the torso. Then you want to burn down the shield whenever you see that health bar at the bottom. To the priority. Once in a while, there'll be an announcement about a big explosion coming. When that happens, you want to look around for one of the huge bay doors that have flashing lights around it, other flashing orange lights, and run towards that, and then you can hide inside there. And there'll be an explosion, and then the process starts all over again. So, pretty straightforward.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner.
Our blight soup, Sweetwater, Company to Chris, you have to stay alive at the final boss. Yeah, it's, just one of those things where you just practice. So we'll definitely get a lot of that in today. See what else to me. Yeah, we can. Here. Alrighty, so for this part, we want to spread out, and this guy will then target us at random. If he turns to face you, just dodge the red lasers that come out. That's the most dangerous part of this.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Right, I'm excited. Thanks, Chris, for organizing the raid and setting it up. We'll get a lot of good practice in today. So yeah, you want to target that thing on his back, those orange circles. That's the shield. If you're not using VATS, you can just manually target it. But it is a good way to get a shield out quickly. You can see when he turns to face me with those red lasers that I move out of the way right away. That goes hurt. And he really likes me. For some reason. Yeah, this is working out nice. My goodness, look at all these headshots I'm getting. Awesome. Really excited about the mod that I found yesterday. It reduced the VATS cost of each shot for this gun from 9 to 8, which doesn't seem like a lot, but you can see the sheer amount of shots that make it really makes a difference. Job a few canned copies here. He clearly likes me. I don't know if I should be flattered or what. But right. No aim for the torso, we just burn him. Really happy with how this gun he's focused on an AP build. I'm really. Alright, now keep an eye around for spinning orange lights. The right for those. Created by me. Quickly. And shoot him. The doors are still open. So I can tell we got a good crew already. Oh, that was crazy. I don't know how Chris died. That seemed like a glitch. Me. Because you were inside, but when the door exploded, it got you, and that was weird. I've never seen that before. Thanks, Todd. Think we can all blame Todd for that, right? Yeah, you were in the ring. I know what that was. Good to know that can happen. I guess when you're in the ring, you want to move all the way to the back. It doesn't really make sense, but seems to be what the deal is. Alright, shield's down, so we want to burn the torso. And now's a good time for sunshine oil. Just packed it. You can see my AP bar immediately replenished, and I now have damage resistance.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
Alrighty.
Successful.
Go down that shield. We got this for sure. And the next time his shield goes down, he's gonna go down. You can see with this Union power armor that I'm wearing, the boss's HP is going down, as well as the shield. That's side effect of an explosion effect if you have that on your weapon. So we're just kind of taking out both health bars at once, which is awesome. And that's a big reason why I have explosive. But yeah, we got him. We got him. So silly that the only death was because of a bug, you know. But it's par for the course with Bethesda games, so
Warning, energy usage
that's some job,
critical.
guys.
Temperatures
We'll see
reaching
job.
unsafe levels. Security bunker
Yeah,
online.
Chris, Union
Take
is just
shelter
clutch.
immediately.
It's gonna take a lot of exposition runs, as you know. You probably figured that out. But it's well worth it. At least until you can get a full set of Vulcan. The Union power armor is not only very tanky, but you get a carry weight bonus with all 5 pieces. And it also has inherent poison resist, which is very, very useful for a lot of these stages. So cool. Got a Vulcan piece here. All right, you got a plan. Hey, Dino. Thanks for coming. Hey, good to see you today. Starting the day off right with some raids and coffee. Let's see how we're doing with our buffs. I think we're good. We took down that robot pretty quick, so we're doing good. Yeah, I think we're ready to hit up this next portion. So, yeah, sounds good. It's interesting that the mole miners in this portion, the ranged ones, don't shoot the drill for some reason. I don't know if it's intended
Please add fuel to
from
resume
Bethesda, but
operation.
should give us some more time than you probably Bethesda intended to do this part. Really, the only things that are attacking the drill are like these explosive mole rats. So I think what I'll do is swap over to the remater so that I can put a dot on these guys when I come in to drop off the gas cubes. And yeah, we'll just keep an eye out now for the Friday the 13th mold miners that are unkillable. Always a fun time. I really enjoy this part. I know a lot of people have an issue with these crazy Dead by Daylight mole miners, but I think it's an interesting way to play. And look at this progress already. We've got the A team right now. You guys are kicking butt. I said this a little bit earlier, but I thought it was a really awesome tip. Is when you're in these back tunnels and you get kind of lost or tuned around, the drill area is always going to be south or east, kind of southeast from where you're at. So if you're completely lost, if you head in that direction, you'll be making your way back towards where the drill is. Now, I wish I would have known that the first few times I did this. Dino, thanks again for coming in for those bits. I didn't even realize those were bits. I just thought it was a Mr. Destructoid emote, but thank you so much. Appreciate that. I'm such a noob, I can't even, recognize what bits look like in my activity feed. Okay, calm down, buddy. Here's some fire for you guys. You can chew on that for a while. Yeah, looks like the drill's getting some damage here, so I'm gonna hang out by the drill and we'll take care of some of these guys while you do the while you two do the fuel. But we're almost there. Just a couple more minutes of the fuel. We should be good. Just yeah, keep an eye out for those invincible one-shot dudes. I'm a little hesitant to leave the drill. It looks like there's nobody here, but we are less than half built for the drill, so I guess I'll keep an eye on it and see if I can go get us another team. Oh, is this guy? Nope. I don't think so, buddy. Let's get back to the drill and do some defending. Everybody gets set on fire. Just line up for your cremator explosive rounds to the face. A lot of flashing probably going on my screen right now. Not too much I can do about that. As you guys know, but these mole miners are getting burnt up, so that's what counts. Oh, looks like just 1 or 2 more cans and we're good. So, cremator very effective here. I know a lot of people use an auto axe here to defend, but I was thinking last night, heck, I have all my heavy weapon skills. Might as well give the cremator a shot. Good AoE weapon, and as you can see, the mole miners are affected pretty severely by it. Awesome, great job, team. This is so sweet. Cruising on 3. Alrighty. Couple things I'd love to get today from the raid. The first one is, of course, Vulcan power armor plans. Especially calibrated shocks and the jetpack. Once I have those two, then, can run a full set with all the accessories you need. But the other one is a polished 4-star mod. Would love to get one of those. Pretty much would be the perfect addition to the gun. My main sort of damage dealer that I have. Just would add 60% damage on top of that, which is pretty critical for me. So if polish mod drops it, I'll be very excited. Thanks for the bits, Dino. Appreciate that. These celebratory bits for taking out those Friday the 13th moments. And make sure just our weight is under control here. How we doing with buffs? Always checking buffs. We're good. I heard the term initializing, so that makes me a little bit frightened. But I think I've got enough buffs here for the next stage, so let's see. Alright, just to kind of give Last Dweller a little bit of prep for this one, there's 3 areas that have huge letters, A, B, and C. We want to make sure that there's red emergency lights around each one of those at all times. If it's not red and it's white, that means the shield generator inside that room is up and that it needs to be destroyed. So when all 3 letters have spinning red lights, emergency lights, that means you can go to town, DPSing the 3 enemies that will appear. Bloodhound is a good one to go for first because they're melee and dies pretty easily, so we'll try focusing Bloodhound to start. Need him. Yeah, where's the bandage? Yes, I'm not even sure what to start this. Oh. I'm glad Spade's all over it. Spade, I don't know if you're in the chat, but I appreciate that.
Command center compromised. System detects insufficient countermeasures pursuing emergency.
So let him and we're gonna give you some plasma shots to the face here. Drop a couple canned coffees so that we can go to town with you. That's the DPS that I'm talking about right there. Just when it all kind of comes together. Really valuable. And this was even without the polish mud. So can't wait to get that. Right, last dollar all over the shield generator. I'm gonna take a bloodhound gears, which is fine because I've got that hiking valve. Spades all over that woman. And it's annoying when these pop kind of one after the other. Not too much you can do about it, but okay. This generator's giving us some trouble. It's funny, Bethesda said that they took care of the excess flashes in Linus patch. Really can't agree with that at the moment. Ew, this is weird. We're getting 0 damage yet all the generators are destroyed. So first we had Chris. Big. Oh, I almost died there. Hopefully this isn't a bug, but it seems like it is. Sadly, because all the generators are down, but not doing any damage. So definitely looks like a bug to me. Unfortunately, we may need to wipe if it doesn't fix itself. You gotta wipe. Yeah, that stinks. Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we'll do that. Get out of my power armor and just, yeah, it's nothing we did. You know, we're doing an awesome job, guys. It's just the game. It's just God. God looking over us. You know, he realizes that we had some fun and can't handle that. So, Firestorm, welcome back. Thanks so much for those bets. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Well, that awesome support, Firestorm. Thanks so much. Hey, Cranballs. Welcome on in. Great to see ya. We're having some great fun today. Of course, you know, already getting some fun dogs. Hopefully they can get these ironed out soon. And then first bug was on the first stage. Its Chris was in the safery. He still died, which was ridiculous, I think, because they were just standing right next to the door, which doesn't make sense. You should be able to survive that here in the ring. So that's the first one that we encountered. And then, of course, here with max tack, as I like to call them, yeah, all the generators were down, yet they were still not taking damage. So, kind of unfortunate because the team that we're in is awesome and we're doing a great job, but, yeah. Take a look at buffs here. Dina, thanks for the heads up on that. I didn't realize that that was a super common bug, but it seems like it is since you, suggested to White that looks like you've encountered that bug before. So, good to know that, and there's at least a solution. Thanks so much, Last Dweller, for that gift sub. Really appreciate the support, guys. This is awesome. And I do apologize if I miss anything in chat. This is all very new for me. I'm just practicing accomplishing things in game while communicating with chat is important.
System detects insufficient countermeasures. Pursuing
Sure, listen to me trying to work on.
protocols. Stand by.
Okay, yeah, we know. It'll all be over soon.
Shield generator online. Defensive measures restored.
And yeah, apologies if I'm not too interactive during some of these be tense moments. Yep, my brain's still learning how to function on multiple levels with accomplishing, actually getting things done in the game and interacting with chat. It's funny, yesterday, there was so much going on in chat that I failed to spin the wheel, and which was embarrassing. So, if I get so distracted that I'm failing to spin the wheel, then I kind of terrifying to do a raid while I'm trying to interact with people. But I think it's working out. Please don't bother again, game. Please, be begging you. We have to, so it makes sense why this is happening. Dino, thanks for those subs. Adorable little melting snowman. Appreciate
Shield
that.
generators offline. Security is now vulnerable.
It's okay. You can shoot me with your gas rifle all day. The Junior can take it. Just make sure.
Shield
We'll just make sure
generator
that last dweller doesn't get
Defensive
shot in
measures
that.
restored.
They dropped a couple canned copies here. Yeah, love to see that DPS. Yeah, I'm everything kind of lined up with the bats.
Defensive measures restored.
Just a matter of time for these guys. Their fate is sealed.
Shield generator online. Defensive measures restored.
Everybody's very skilled player in this team, and I think a lot of us have really good gear, so should be making good progress today.
Warning. Shield generators offline. Security is now vulnerable.
I'm worried about that bug.
Shield generator online. Defensive measures restored.
Alright, we say goodbye to Vulture and explodes into a fine mist of plasma goo. And then finally we got Mr. Auto Grenade Launcher here.
Warning.
Chris is all
Shield
over the
generator
generators,
offline.
also, and
Security
then
is
we
now
just
vulnerable.
unload here. Just love seeing that DPS. Let's save our canned coffees and just kind of manually heat for the rest of this.
Shield generator online. Defensive measures restored.
Yeah,
Warning.
focus on
Shield
me.
generators
I'll
offline.
take the damage.
Security is
The other
now
guys are doing
vulnerable.
such a good job with the generators. Least I can do is at least take that damage. Great job, guys. 3 out of 5. Knocked out. Got the flatliner plume. That's pretty sweet. Have yet to test out that flatliner, but the 4-star effect on that is explosive on limbs, I believe, which sounds really fun. It's targeting limbs and getting kind of a hack and slash explosive effect from the ranged weapon. Sounds like it could be really fun. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, Dino. Just celebrating each stage here as we knock it out. Feeling good about this. There's 6. Everybody very competent on the team, and aside from the bugs, I mean, just kind of sailing through here. Let's see. So for this next part, damage buffs are really important. The enemies won't take any damage from our weapons here, so we'll just want to kite them into these crystals. And the first target is there will be a mole miner that comes out, and we'll just kind of kite him down these hallways, passing crystals one at a time, and then destroying them as the mole miner passes that crystal. Takes about 20 of this microsys to take out that mole miner. It usually comes out of here, I think. So I'll do my best to kind of tag these as he comes out. Oh, he came out running. He's coming out, huh? Yeah, don't let him get near you. Coming in hot. Hit him. He's ready for action today. Just immediately dismount like Chris. Coming right after Chris. Save those big crystals. We want to make sure that a lot of enemies are nearby when we take out those crystals, because they do a big AoE and they do a lot of damage. I think there's 3 total. There's that one, the vertical one, and then let's see if we can mark these. Alright, he's getting close. Careful, guys. I say be careful and must die, of course. Good. Come this way. You would swing. Yeah, this I think is probably the hardest phase, just because this guy one-shots. Nice job avoiding that ice dweller. Let's see, what can we bring? Let's bring him over here. Bring him over here. There's some more crystals over here. I don't even know how I died. Oh my goodness. That nice part about this stage is it's pretty doable with less than 4 people, since DPS isn't really required. I probably just wasn't paying attention to my health. So focus on getting those crystals. I mean, so the mole miners definitely be priority. The smaller like mobs can be ignored until that mole miner's down. But while that mole miner's still up, then stuff's it progress to the next stage. Just really excited to be raiding today and hanging out with you guys. Everybody's support today, just amazing. Pushed out a hike train, which of course I completely missed, but is awesome. We got a gift sub from Last Dweller to Chris. I still sharing beds who sub right away today, just great support. Really still just kind of blown away. Yep, good call, Chris. Trying to get those enemies to group up under that big crystal. And then when you have a good amount, destroying that big crystal will take a big chunk out of that health bar at the bottom. Especially getting those death claws. Yeah, that was some good timing right there. You saw a big chunk of that health bar go down for that. I don't know if there's any large crystals left. Oh, there is on that side. Yeah, that one will be key to beating this. Just to wait until you have a good group of the last enemies there where Chris is. And then once they get there, destroy that big crystal. And probably would beat this encounter. Great timing. Great timing, guys. Good job.
Lifting lockdown measures.
Chris, you did a great job leading that one. Battle loaders. And that's not a very good 4-star. 15% chance to instantly reload when bashing enemies. Okay, great Bethesda. You say. Love getting all the stable flux from this raid. Stable flux has always been kind of a, oh goodness. Last dwelling. Well, that was crazy. I think that's the first time that happened. You're discovering new things for the game, Last Dweller. Well, let's see. I think we forgot though. Gravity can be a thing sometimes. Alright, well we got the snake boss, which we use buffs. All the food buffs. If anybody's interested in the food buffs I'm running, !build at the bottom has a detailed list of really everything that I find valuable for herbal boy in this raid. When just anyone kind of interested in getting into the raid at all, that build is a good beginner build for someone who is just kind of trying out for the first time. Yeah, snake time. So a couple tips I noticed with the snake. You can't really get too close to the snake. Unless of course you fall off the platform, but you stay closer to the snake and it gives you more reaction time when it does its big breath that pushes you backwards. If you ever start getting pushed backwards by the snake, immediately jump. And just try to stay off the ground as often as possible, and you'll avoid that pushing attack the snake does. Really, that's the biggie. There's a lot of poison damage, so just keep your eye on your HP, but yeah, that pushing attack really is what takes people out. So as long as you jump and you're in midair, for whatever reason, you're not affected by it. Try to stay in like the middle forward portion in this platform here. Johnny Lennon, thanks so much for coming in here and interacting. Really appreciate you stopping in here. Hope you're having a good day today. About to give the snake hunt a try. Alright, yep. So I'm gonna stay forward here. There will be a second health bar that appears occasionally for the snake's tail. When that comes up, you just want to focus the tail. Important to take that tail out before it can slam, because if it does, then we have less platform to work with. But right now it's just kind of opening up with the DPS. It's like the poison attacks are starting, so HP is going to start getting affected here. And then this pushing attack where he yells like this, that's where you want to jump and be in midair. And like that's kind of the main trick here. And looks like the tail did a swing, so you know, just worthwhile to test this out and get a good feel of the fight. Oh, I suddenly ended up over the lava. You bet I noticed that. Take that. That was close. I'm just pressing all the rain items right now, but that's okay. Alright, we got tail up. Good attempt. Good attempt, especially for people who haven't done the raid before, so we'll get them. Really love how Bethesda designed this raid to be friendlier and more, I see quality of life considerations, where we can kind of start each encounter at the stage instead of the whole raid. You would find somebody who raided WoW back in the day. This is a nice break, not having to start something all the way from the beginning and fight trash mobs see the whole raid. So, pretty straightforward with this raid. I think, you know, somebody runs it a couple times and you really have it down pat. So, not that too crazy intense content here, but a good challenge for endgame players. Yeah, but the poison resist last roller, that's a good point. That's really where the Union power armor comes in a clutch. I almost started this. That was silly of me. I'm so embarrassed. Get the Psycho Tats going, Sunshine Will. See if we can burn down some DPS in this first stage while he's looking at us. Alright, tail is up. Take out the tail. Keep an eye on your HP. You could be taking poison damage from this point forward. tail is out. Some job Spade with the tail. They conclude that he had a missent, but Spade is a hybrid. Dude, what's up? Poison is up. Using that, sometimes the camera gets all twisted, which is really annoying. You just saw that happen. You know, and as long as we can take the tail out in time, I think we could, the two of us can take it. Oh, they just missed that. Sorry, was about to die under the heel. That just landed him at wildlife. Almost got him. So close. Every attempt, we're getting closer and closer. So it's the only way to learn, you know. Just gotta do it. Give these bops. Yep, it looks like that might have been me. Did I start it? I think I'm at the map. I apologize. That was done with me. I think I just started too early. Now that was my fault. As well, I walked too far forward while you weren't here yet. Just me being dumb. My tail's up. That was close, man. Heels up. What a time to run out of ammo. Perfect. For the heal here. Heal is up. This is definitely a sunshine oil moment. Get an instant AP bar while also getting damage resist. So it looks like the snake might be bugged right now, which is fine with me. Really not complaining. Yeah. Who's taking advantage of this by shooting him in the face while he's contemplating life? I think, up tails up. Okay. Feel slammed. Gotta make sure to stay flat forward. Yes. Gotta leave. I'm gonna count that as a legitimate win because we had 2 bugs earlier that were game breaking and caused us to wipe when we were doing really well. So awesome job, guys. We got bugs that caused us to need to wipe earlier in the run, and then a bug that basically handed us the win at the end of it, but that's okay. No complaints for me. Was really hoping to get polished. I don't know if I did. I probably didn't. Some carry when, yeah, you know what? We really got carried by Bethesda's incompetence for that last fight, so, it's how it goes. Great job, guys. Dino, thanks so much for the bits. Really awesome. Dropping in here with a little celebration after each stage. So much support, Dino. Thanks so much. Something to help with poison, Chris. Yeah, maybe considering your legendary perk cards. I know probably at your level you don't have too many perk coins, but um, as I'm sure you know, Pinky Duds is a really good legendary card for poison resist. I think with Funky Duds, you don't really have to worry about poison resist on other armor pieces. This does a good job of covering the snake stage by itself, especially if you have 4 out of 4, of course. Or the Union power armors you were saying you were kind of going after. Um, those are 2 sort of immediate things I can think of that can help with poison. Let's review the loot. See if we got anything fun. Yeah, we got a couple Vulcan pieces. I got fencers. So yeah, this is really interesting. From a melee build. Okay. probably send that to my full health character. Then we got battle loaders. Yeah, this one's on the least list. Chance to use some reload when bashing enemies doesn't do too much. Optimize servos for this. Something where for the legs, it calibrated shocks or nothing. For me anyway. And then we got the flatline replace all their net. And then their drill fist. Cool. And all good last fine is only one way to learn, right? It's by doing. So us and me could come in and we could run the raid together. I know we've been talking about it a while, so really hope you're enjoying it and getting comfortable with it. Yeah, the Union Power Armor and definitely clutch. But as I mentioned before, if you do have the perk coins, you may want to consider testing out bulky dots at least for the last fight. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to go again. Hopefully we can get at least one more full raid in before I have to what looks like we lost Spade. I don't know if anybody in chat's interested in joining our team, but we do have a spot. Just gonna hang out for a bit. Just want to thank everybody here. Balt P3 rated 17 minutes ago, and I do apologize missing this activity in chat. Balt, if you're here, I really appreciate that. I'm a brand new streamer. I just started streaming this week for the first time ever, and I'm still learning how to keep up with activity in chat, especially while raiding. Really something I'm focused on improving, but I appreciate that, Vault. Thank you so much for the raid, Vault. Really great streaming, and I appreciate the follows too that you brought in here. Sorry if I missed you. Kindly, just really focus on improving my reaction to chat here. Ecto, Revis, thank you for the follows here. I'll send less some support. Well, I appreciate that raid. I definitely will pay it forward in the future if I'm unable to raid to you. I just want to apologize for missing that. Like I said, this is maybe my 7th or 8th stream that I've ever done, so really important for me to get on top of those activities that occur. Anybody in chat is interested in raiding, we got an open spot here. My in-game name is the same as my Twitch theme, so if you're interested in that. Got a really good team here and people learning the raid really quickly. Good morning, Goontak. How you doing? Good to see ya. Listen, yeah, looks like we got a 4th break. That was silly, that bug at the end of the last phase. Definitely got some work to do. The 8-person raids, kind of ridiculous. So funny that, whenever there's a big update like this, these unintentional things happen. It just seems hilarious that in their testing, they didn't notice that you could bring 8 people into the raid. I think that's something that they would really look to see if could happen before they release the update. Willie McBride, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate that. You just helped me reach my follower goal of 70. Thank you so much. Goontak, I'm doing really good. Been hyped today to raid. This is my first proper day off in about a week and a half, so I was really hoping to go for a while this morning. I probably will need to end stream after our next raid, just because some things coming up, but be glad that I was able to at least get in here and get some things done, get last dweller in the raid. I know is new to it, so really important to introduce people to the content and get them feeling comfortable with it. We got an eviction notice. What do you think, guys? I'm thinking eviction notice. Chris, you're the leader. It's your call. What do you think? Deanne, yep, absolutely. So I'm gonna drop Super Mutant here so that WX, the Impaler who joined us, knows that we're going there. And yeah, we'll head out there. I'm so glad this popped and we weren't in the raid. That was fortunate timing for us. So you can look at some of the stream stats here. Everything's pegged at excellent here with the stream quality. Really happy with the presentation, everything happening. I just want to thank again everybody who came in from Gold B3's raid. Really one of my favorite streamers. I enjoy watching early in the morning. Early in the morning. I know they suck in here. Ready. I don't know why I'm peeing the map. You being silly right now. Okay. Get ourselves some cheese and yeah, can't really pass up an eviction notice. The meat bags. Okay, stay focused. See. This one's taken care of. Oh, this one? Yep. Okay, we got 6 out of 6. Silly meat bags. I wake up in a cold sweat in the middle of the night sometimes, thinking that I've missed one last meat bag. Get a bunch of tags in it. So yeah, I just want to thank everyone here for hanging out. Just really flattering and flooring about. It's my first week streaming and having so many people hanging out here. Really happy everybody feels comfortable here, hanging out, and just try to have a nice calming stream where you can put it on in the background if you need to, and love to talk about game mechanics and game systems here, updates to the game, ways to min-max the game, being efficient, which with your time is really important to me. In a past life, I was a QA lead over at the games publisher, and that's kind of where I get a analytical mind about games. I just love talking about game systems, and there's to take advantage of those as much as possible. Anybody's interested, I do have an exclamation mark raid command that shows my build. I think it's a really great build for beginners. You're interested in trying out the raid, everything in that build is accomplishable in game. There's no Atom Shop stuff or there's no 4-star items in there or anything like that. It's for somebody who wants to get into the raid, just some things to get together and collect, and some ideas with lists of buffs to use. If anybody here is raiding regularly and just hates those invincible mole miners, you know, those poor UV mole miners who run around and they can't be killed, I do have a map command, exclamation mark map. I found a really detailed map created by Duchess Flame that really has a detailed layout of that area with all the gas cans and um, so the best way to choose a route to get all this. You know, those mall miners can be a big pain in the butt for some people, for me included. I was joking the other day that the mole miners really are getting their day in the sun now, you know, after all the years of us kind of just mowing down those mole miners and load burying and stuff like that. They're really getting their revenge on us. No better way to do that than have some unkillable, one-shotting mole miners running around. This is gonna be a good eviction notice, I can feel it. Getting a lot of legendary spawns down here at the bottom. Love to see that. My Dweller streak continues of every time we play together in EN Paps. Good stuff. I'm really enjoying this update. I think the cousin knocked it out of the park with the content. Of course, you know, you have your silly bugs like the snake decides to stop attacking, or you know, there's a soft lock happening with one array. But I think all in all, the philosophy they have with these updates and the try good, it's really player friendly. Quality of life things like no timer gate on the raid is awesome. Being able to get your friends together and just hit up a grinding session in the raids, doing them one after another, getting everyone geared up with no restrictions on time. Vibes was a great consideration by Bethesda for this update. Also, being able to respawn at each stage after a wipe is a great consideration. Really bodes well for the future. I think this game's in good hands with the current dev team over there. Definitely a better update than the caravans. I think we can all agree. I think their B team was working on the caravans while their A team was focused on these raids. So I'm sure they do have a cycle like that, but it's kind of interesting how that happens at big development houses. Blizzard is another example with Diablo 4. How I think it's like every odd number and update is really good, and then every even one is not so good. But I think Diablo 4, they're improving the game. I'm really excited about Path of Exile 2. I didn't even realize it was out. That's how much I've been addicted to Fallout 76, but as far as CRPGs go, you know, grinding your games is one of the best developers out there. So, really have a lot of high expectations for Path of Exile 2. Anybody's interested in that type of game, I really do recommend checking that out. Maybe someday I'll find the time to include that game in my rotation. Double follow, awesome. Hey, and no need to apologize. The more follows, the merrier, right? Right, Willie? Appreciate that. Twist of Mercy, thank you for the follow as well. Really just trying to stay on top of chat. I did mention before, I'm just brand new to streaming. This is my first week ever streaming, and it's important for me to improve my responsiveness to activity happening in the stream. My brain is slowly but surely kind of figuring out how to operate on that bubble. The first couple of streams earlier this week, I just felt completely drained after, an hour or two. The blue thin trail of smoke coming out the top of my head, my brain operating in a weird way, but it seems like it's improving. All right, good again, guys. Good again. I don't know why I did that. I'm dying even when I do the cooking, because we're cooking things. All right, now it's time for the walk of shame, as Knight Taylor calls it, which I think is hilarious and very appropriate. Gather up all your leggies and just kind of slowly lumber over to the nearest scrapping station. Good stuff, good stuff. Ranking up here on the board, and so we got some interesting legendaries. Be interesting picking for this. See if I can get a survival tube at the top of this hill here. I enter you with that. Just got enough booty lacerating daily done. Just in time. Okay, let's see what we got here with this stuff. Here's something I noticed. This might be using a controller type thing. I don't know if you guys are noticing this, but just when you have a list of stuff you're scrapping, if you scrap something, it jumps to the top of the list. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know if that's just me or and why, but it's really frustrating when using a controller. Every time you scrap something, the UI jumps to the top. I need to then scroll back down and out to where the scrappable items are. I'm hoping that's just something that they can fix and that it's not just me, because if I have to deal with that from this point forward, I'm gonna be sad. When I go to scrap something, it immediately looks like you can see on the left. It does that too every now and again. I didn't know why it's happening. It's so frustrating. So, like for example, I'm about to scrap this T51 piece. When I hit scrap, it jumps up to highlight gray Secret Service jetpack, which is terrifying. Even though in the middle of the screen it's saying it's scrapping, what I just selected on the left, it's telling me that I'm about to scrap Moonland's most valuable armor pieces. Not cool. It's a Todd thing. Okay. Okay. Just one of those, grin and bear it type things, I guess, until they can get this fixed. But, it takes one thing, break five more. You guys probably remember before this update, trying to sort in this menu here for your Pip-Boy was broken. So they did fix that. But my guess is by fixing that, probably caused this to now start happening. So it's just kind of a array dominoes for Matessa usually with this stuff. Hopefully they can catch the dominoes in time. I'm so glad I had a chat to ask about this because last night I'm just sitting here like pulling my hair out, like looking at Reddit and nobody was really talking about it. So I thought like I had some kind of weird setting or it was screwing something up, but it sounds like it is happening to everybody. We're right, we got all our armor scrap, which is the most important thing because that's the only item type that weighs uh, that doesn't have any weight reduction, so it's important for me to get all that out of my inventory. It looks like I missed the Liberator's piece here. Acrobat, there you go. No more broken limbs for you. Something you could just easily remedy with a stim pack, but it's good that we're getting these unlocked. That need the last few. Let's see here. Go back to the raid entrance. Getting all those unlocks done. Great to see my emotes in chat. Vice Dweller. Last night I tried polishing them up a little bit. I went into Photoshop and zoomed in a bit and just tried to make the features a little bit more noticeable. I think they look a little bit better than they did yesterday. Not. Is there a cooking station here? Don't see why. It's okay. I think I have enough buffs. Awesome. Yeah, those will look pretty good. Especially Lucy's stare. I think I was able to convey that Lucy's not happy with things on that one a bit better than it used to be, so hey, Dino's here. Hey, I just hanging out today. A little bit Fallout 76, we can kind of just meet up easily in game. I think the way they work the server matchmaking is really straightforward and pretty easy to link up with your friends. Really wish I could have kind of a marathon rating session today. Was hoping that that would have been the case, but I do have something coming up a little bit later. But I am hoping to get at least one more raid run before I need to end stream. It would take a little bit of an AFK just for a minute. I'm going to try this new AFK transition screen that I created. I thought I created at least, but I guess I didn't. Okay, looks like Chris is ready, so we're gonna get going on this. Yeah, I wanna maybe get the day going here. See if we can get one more under our belts. Oh, Cookie Station, gotcha. Gotcha. See if I can get, we're definitely gonna want super duper for this. I think we have everything I need for this. Food channel, excellent. Look at all that, those materials lined up. Great. Here, super duper popping already. Let's go. Alright, we got some sunshine oil. Listen, thanks for pointing that out, Chris. Appreciate that. Just get right back to our power armor. Dino is perched up there like a parakeet. Gale now he's floating in midair. Good to see. That was hilarious. Alright. I'm feeling good about the next run. How you guys doing? Just so great seeing all these viewers today and hanging out. But really so happy I'm not scaring people away and people are feeling comfortable hanging out here. Just appreciate the support so much and all the followers today. I hit
This is
my
an
follower
automated
goal of
message.
70
Evacuation is
just
being
about a half
processed.
hour ago,
Please
so just
proceed to
thank
the
you so
nearest
much.
exit in an orderly manner.
And thank and thank both guys for the raid enough earlier. And of course, I was in the middle of fighting the snake and had no idea what was happening. But thanks so much, and TK from Vault Stream, and you're hanging out. Alright, just double check lead perk cards, make sure we don't have anything silly like Butcher's Bounty equipped. I think we're good. Last while if you're feeling comfortable, we're gonna start up here pretty soon if you would come in. Guaranteed place to find my alerts, Willie, up here. You can see this is where I have a camp. It's not active now, but just right here. I'm always attacked by my alerts around this diner. That's right here. There's at least 4 or 5. So this could be a good place. There's also a Mirelurk Queen right nearby. in an island in this pond, so that could be your last one to get. But yeah, this is a reliable spot I usually go to get higher links. Alright, let's take a look at our box. We have a minute. It's really good. I'm feeling good about this. Company PR is important.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
And of course, light soup. I'm typing something for no reason. Sorry about that. Hello. Psychotats going and yeah, I'll just DPS this guy. First, if I had the right weapon, or nothing good. Okay, you don't have to focus on me. I haven't even shot you yet, buddy. Using a controller at a little bit of a disadvantage, with the consumables. With a keyboard, you can, of course, assign a consumable to a key. The controller, I'm kind of relegated to using this interface. So, it's okay, I can make do. Ready to DPS him down here. Just go right down, drop the sunshine away. You can see more AP bar just immediately packed to the top. We've got damage resist as well.
Warning, energy
And that
usage
AP
critical.
regen lasts for a good
Reaching
amount of
unsafe
time.
levels. Security
Yeah,
bunker
here
online.
is the door that we want to run to quickly. Last time there was a bug where even just standing by the door caused somebody to die, which was weird. I'm sure that was unintended, but it's good to take note of these things as you're rating the different bugs. You can see as we're shooting the shield system in the stage, his actual health is taking damage as well. I was reading on Reddit that this is because of an explosive effect. So that's why I have explosive on this gap glass. So that it could kind of do double duty here. But you're shooting the shield, he's also taking damage, which is pretty cool. I also like explosive in the gap glass because in the AoE, the stages of this raid, in the stage where there is the generators that you need to take down and the drones kind of swarming around them. If you shoot the generator with a weapon that has explosive, it might fall also against the nearby drones at the same time. So that's really efficient. Right, now we just burn them down here. Because I just made a bunch of delicious sunshine oil. I'll drop another one of those. Any portion of the raid where you just need to kind of hit the nitrous and
Security bunker online.
and juice up your DPS. Sunshine oil can be a good way to do that. I'm all the way across the thing. This could possibly not be good. Good. It's just a matter of time for this guy now. And Yeah, this effect of the explosive on his health is gonna help us. In the stage with the Union Power Armor 5 out of 5, you really don't need to worry about any of his attacks except for one, that main red laser attack that he uses when he is facing you. Can do a lot of damage, so that's one thing to be wary of, but as far as like the rockets and other attacks, it really isn't a big deal. Alright, it's gonna take it on both helpers at once, I love it. Switch over to the torso and just finish him up. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Listen, for this next part, and I've mentioned this before, so if you've heard me say this already, I tend to repeat myself, but, in my commands in chat, I have exclamation mark map that shows an area of this upcoming layout with the mole miners. It's kind of like a big game of Pac-Man. But really, the best way to make it comparison and kind of getting familiar with the layout is really helpful. A lot of people are talking about ways to stun the mole miners, the invincible mole miners. In this section, there's two ways to do that. One is to use a minigun with Basher, and when you come right up to the mole miner, you just spin the gun, and it causes a stun. And then the next one is the pain train. I think it's called. Okay. Just run straight out of him, power armor, and cause a stun there too. Um, my opinion on that is you see those mole miner guys to just turn around and find another route just to stay away from them as much as possible. Getting close to them, I think it is increased risk. Even if you think you time your stun perfectly on the movie. But this game, of course, everybody knows the flag and how hitboxes can be unpredictable. You just put yourself at risk if you try to stun and run past, when you can, if you have the opportunity to turn around instead and find a different route. But yeah, it's just kind of a big game of Dead by Daylight here from this stage. It's pretty fun. And ready. So I'm gonna pull out the cremator for this.
Please add fuel to resume operation.
The cremator's a good AoE to take care of mole miners when we're returning these the gas cans. There's one right here on this yellow thing, by the way. If anybody hasn't noticed that, it's the easy way to get a pick up immediately. And yeah, now it's just another play of Pac-Man, basically. Eating those dots and avoiding the ghosts. Drill seems to be okay with hell. I think there's an unintended bug right now. Of course, this isn't surprising. Nate, did you guys see that? Nah. Dude, he was dead set on getting me. That's a Lucy scare right there. Oh boy. That was ridiculous. He was running full tilt. That's the most dangerous moment of these malls is when they run. Just that's, they're dead set on getting someone. See, Impaler's got the gas cannon. It's cool looking.
Increased hostile presence detected.
Oh man, that one might have got me. Parents were on that way. He's kind of biding his time in the shadows and saw me turn the corner. He took the opportunity for sure. Yeah, with Impaler on duty like this, definitely, the drill is safe and sound for a while. Think I'll probably make a clip of that death later. Just that jump scare was too funny. One tip for the fuel can tunnels, which of course can be a maze. If you ever kind of turned around, the drill area is always going to be southeast of where you're at in relation to those tunnels. So just a little tip to keep in mind to point in the right direction if you ever turned around.
Warning. Hostile presence approaching critical levels.
Mall miner strike again. I am feeling good about this attack. Hopefully we don't get jump scared. It's always fun. Runic, nice use of Lucy's stare there, Chris. You screamed a lot. There's Charlie, that's funny.
Low fuel, drilling suspended. Please add fuel to
Alright.
operation.
Focus. I think the cremator's a really good option there for defending. The damage over time is really effective. And then the area of effect is helpful. especially during those later stages when you have a lot of new miners. Oh, hello. Oh, not that way. We go this way. This guy. Hey there. Oh boy. Ew. That was close. You can see the cremator, even just that from the moments that I come in here to drop off the fuel, is effective because even though I'm just here for a moment, ooh, that damage over time will last a while. You can help ask whoever is defending. But I think cremator is one of the top weapons to use in that area. Goodness. You didn't see nothing. I'm not here. I'm just waiting for the jump scare. Try down this route a little bit.
Caution. Increased hostile presence detected.
Making a lot of good progress. We're a fuel gauge here. Of course, I'm getting lost. Feel like I'm not carrying my weight in this specific run and just be getting turned around too much. I need to study the not my own map that I have in my cat command. Here we go. Southeast. At this guy. Just fully can be. You know, that southeast directional tip is really useful. I'm so glad that I realized that. The melee mole miners, and the ones that have the mole rats with the landmine strapped to their backs, those are the two most critical enemies to destroy here. Especially those melee mole miners. Ooh, a drill ray trophy, nice. Excellent job, everybody. This place is so cool looking. Can't wait to check out the Enclave Underground Lair shelter. Really just a cool vibe, you know, secret evil underground base kind of G.I. Joe vibes. All the what's in the season's categories with the super mutants on operating tables and lab coats and scientist goggles that he calls gonna be really fun to use in the shelter. I think I'm gonna really like that shelter. The other shelter that I really like a lot is the Reap Cellar. It's not the biggest shelter, but it's a really neat kind of like cultist vibe for that one too. I know people really like those huge shelters, like for example the Sanctuary shelter, you know, with the suburban street and everything. But for me, that's a bit intimidating just to have so much space. So I like kind of these smaller ones. Alright, make sure that Blight Soup and Company tea at the very least are up. And yeah, we're dead on bulb. Cool.
System access restored. Routine security scan initiated. Scan complete.
It looks like
Unauthorized
Chris is
use
all over it.
detected.
Wait, see?
Command center compromised.
And
System
I'll get
detecting
aggro.
severe
Bloodhound
health
here.
measures.
Just trying to
Pursuing
tank this a little
emergency
bit.
security protocols. Stand by.
Okay. Just getting staggered like crazy. Still sharing the wheel turning. Looks like
Shield
Bloodhound might be
generator
Paul
online.
just standing here
Defensive
doing
measures
nothing.
restored. Warning, shield generators offline. Security is now vulnerable. Shield generator online. Defensive measures restored.
Great job with the shield generators, guys. I think they've barely been in line this run. Ooh, right. Once Will down, things get a lot easier.
Shield
Where's this other
generator
one?
online. Defensive measures restored.
Here's Lynx. There we go. Yeah, Vulture can shoot me with that gas rifle all day. It doesn't do anything. And then finally the most annoying guy here. Just, loves draining all your AP. I mean, not too much he can do about it. I guess, Bats is gonna have the question right over him, so
Defensive measures restored.
he does is just really on point with the generators. Great job.
Warning, shield generators offline. Security is now vulnerable.
Come out here so people can target you.
Shield generator online. Defensive measures restored.
The Paler doing a great job with
Shield generators offline.
generator duty here.
Security is now
a really burning phase here. Hopefully I
Shield
can get
generator
some
online.
good
Defensive
DPS in it.
measures restored.
It'll be good for me to review this VOD and kind of see how delayed my voice is to what's happening on the screen. I've been really focused on trying to improve that, but there is a delay for sure. So anything you say that might be immediate to me is probably delayed significantly
Shield
to everybody
generator
else.
online. Defensive measures restored. Warning, shield generators offline. Security is now vulnerable. Shield generator online. Defensive measures restored.
Those drums. Alrighty. Nice job, guys. Resolve Breaker, excellent. Finally got this one. Really excited about this weapon. It's got great stats and effects. Basically the same weapon that Lynx has. Which I didn't realize at first. I thought it was just the AoE stun when reloading, but it also does have at range that AP draining effect. So, which is pretty interesting. I'd be interested in if that AP draining effect works on bosses or like what's the criteria of the enemies that are affected by that. That would bring a cool dynamic to the game though if you could drain and heap a boss's AP and cause it to use its skills less. Guess I'll have to check Reddit for that one. Chris, you gotta head out. No worries, no worries. I really appreciate you coming in here. And anybody else in chat wants to join you last couple stages of this raid, we're pretty much good to go. Alrighty, yes. Rito, thanks for coming in here. I think you might be watching the stream too, if so, thanks so much for hanging out and watching the stream. And I think Karita's name in chat is Extrams. That's as important for me too, is to get those names down. Christmas parade, that sounds fine, Chris. I hope you have a great day today. I really appreciate you coming in here and hanging out. Support for the channel. I mean, it's really fun raiding with you, so hope you have a great day with the family.
On my way.
Alrighty, yeah, thanks so much, Extras, for joining right away, kind of swooping in and taking that fourth spot. Really helpful to me, too. I do have to take off after this run, but yeah, having up for it coming right away to help finish this is super, super healthy. Extras, so thank you. Really awesome having a great community playing with, just kind of on tap with helping out and so many opportunities for great groups of people who are skilled at the game. Like I said, anybody in chat can feel free to add me in game. We always play with a great group of people. I'm trying to work on a command here where I can list out a lot of my favorite streamers. I'm not able to format it correctly yet because I'm such a noob. It always just kind of turns into a big mess. But I'll get that figured out. Let's see, for this part we're going to want HP, so I'm going to take my Tano Salad. Damage doesn't really matter very much in this next part, but good to have extra HP. Need some energy resist as well. Am I right? Yeah, so for this part, I think more base, please, has a good strategy of using the smaller crystals for the coal miner. Once that thing is down, then collect enemies around the larger crystals one at a time and use those to take a big chunk out of the horde. Ready to get it started.
Alert. Hostile breach
Oh,
detected.
this guy, last dweller behind you, comes running right out of there.
Persist until hostile presence is removed.
Like a bat out of hell. So yeah, he one-shots, so definitely give him space. I'm gonna try to use these smaller crystals. With him, takes about 20 or so to take his HP down enough, but he really does need to go down first. We can't have him running around because he one-shots. Takes priority really over any other enemy. So we'll take him down this ramp here. Aim for this. There's some mobs around, so just try to stay off the ground and avoid the poison. Jetpack's really useful on this stage. Just kind of stay in midair, making the most out of that.
Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Right, maybe we can lead him over by me. Maybe he's going down. Like I said, it takes about 20. It's a little tedious with this guy. But, needless to say, it's gotta be done. There's the crystals up here. Let's see. Let's like come around this big crystal right here and see if we can get the mole miner and the rest of these mobs in this in one shot. So here he goes. And yeah, let's pop this big one. Really was hoping that would take him out. He's almost there. I think one more crystal. Gotta make sure to keep an eye on my blue health here. Monitoring chat right now. That's pretty much in impassibility. So pretty case going on. Apologize if I missed that. Yeah, let's hang out here for a moment and just kind of collect some, especially the depth claws. It's great to have depth claws by these large crystals. Maybe pop them. Yeah, we're almost done, guys. On the other side's another big crystal. We could go over to that one. Yeah, I think somebody's tagging that already. Watch out for the poison and just kind of make your way over to this side where Corito is. Hang out by this bigger crystal and wait for a few of these last mobs to get here. Take him out of damage here. Oh, it's the Death Claw. Definitely want to stay away from the Death Claw. It does a lot of melee damage. Even with blocker, you saw how quickly my health was going down. And yeah, if Impaler, I don't know if you're in chat, but if you want to come over here by us, this would be a good way to finish the event, is getting everybody here by this large crystal. Let's pop it. Should be about done. Make sure we do this. God, but versus we your death gauntlet. Goodness gracious. Let's see. There's a spot over here. There's a couple crystals. Sneaky death bot. Come over here. Get over here, death bot. Here, he's being a bugger. And where else do we have some crystals? Ooh, okay, yep, good call. Over here. Do we have any down here? Ew. Come on, buddy. We got some fresh mole rat meat over here for you. Alright, yeah, of course it was Woodward. Let's see. There's gotta be at least one crystal left somewhere. There's a few over on the other side here. So I'm gonna get his attention and, that was close. That was close. Here, buddy. And meet your maker. Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, we did it. As like the death claw from hell. That was like a proper West Coast, New Vegas death claw right there. Great job, guys. Kinda making me a little finicky sometimes. Alrighty, a moment at least. Sorry about that. Alrighty, I'm not gonna jump the gun again. I made such a dumb mistake on the last raid where I was just absentmindedly running and I started the event with a mistake without everybody on the platform, or you felt like a big dummy, so I'm definitely never gonna do that again. I told her that death claw was all OB. I don't know if you have bacon in your pocket or something, but he really wanted you. I'm just having so much fun with this content, guys. I think Bethesda not gonna have the park with this update. Of course, there's always bugs, always unintended things that happen, but overall, I think the game's been really served well by it. Really bodes well for the future. Can't wait for the raids. We'll just tap up here on and goodies, and I think we're good. Just double check with our company tea because I have a million of those, and our blight suit. Good. Oops, I pinged something. We always do that. Being on a controller, it's even easier to accidentally ping when you're on the email. Yeah, let's just open up on this snake's eyeball. Watch out for poison damage, just keep it up your health. The poison damage really gonna ramp up now. Man, he's gonna start I'll blast this backwards, jump up in the air when it happens. You'll be immune to that effect. And I think it's good to stay a little bit closer to the snake than Luva. That doesn't seem to be a negative consequence to being a little closer. The tail is up. And if you're a little closer to the snake, then you have more time to react when he does that pushback move. Nice job on the tail, guys. Keep an eye on your health. Drop some of the sunshine oil that I've been saving up. Yesterday I spent 4 hours burning sugar bombs. So it's really paying off too with the sunshine oils. Got the tail up. Your teammates are on point, Karen. And yeah, talking about poison resist and kind of what you need for this fight. The only poison resist I really have is the Union Powering Limited set piece bonus. I'm not running Funky Dots or anything like that. And I'm finding it sufficient for this fight. And of course, you do need to keep an eye on your health, and 2% impacts are necessary, but I think you can get away with just the Union Power the reset bonus for the snake. Okie does, of course, wouldn't have hurt, and if you don't have Union Power armor, but you do have the perk coins, I do suggest to try out Funky Duds as a solution. Righty. When I can get some good VATS DPS streaks here. Oh dear. Hail is up. Also, no slams. Yeah, great job, as with the tail. Yeah, we continue. And any itch on my nose that I scratched, I almost died, so that's fine. His tail is up. Get a reload in. Perfect timing for him to go down so I can reload. Slowly but surely making some great progress on his health bar. Just some plasma shots right in the face. Is he bumped you? I see Last Dweller dropped all his junk here. They got steal all that Last Dweller, that's okay. Running a little bit lower jump, so. Hail is up. Great job taking it out. Nice job, guys. GG's, GG's. That's a Lucy's happy for me. Just Oski. Man, this raid is fun. as well. I hope you're getting more familiar with it, feeling good about this content, and just definitely the first of many video runs. Second, I should say, for, for today. The new claimer also go with that. I love the skin of that new claimer, how it looks like a snake. I think that's super cool. So excited today, you guys. First time I ever kind of posted a raid while streaming, and it really tackled my first week ever streaming. I just super important experience for me to get, dealing with everything happening in the raid and the snake, and trying to make sure that I stay on top of the activity and share it. If I miss you, if I didn't call you out for an action, or if you followed or subbed, and I miss you, I think it's not because I'm ignoring. It's only just because I'm a newbie. Vault V3 rated earlier today. Awesome with a streamer. Streams really early in the morning too. For me anyway, I'm in Mountain Time, US, so I still wake up and have some coffee and watch the stream. I'm gonna do a shout out here. And yeah, with one vault rated earlier, I missed it. Just because I was focused on the snake. I feel kind of bad about it, but I know everybody understands that I'm just really just brand new at this. We're taking a look here. I think we're trying to see who to raid out to today. Well, I think we're gonna raid out to Cats Meow Gaming. Really great streamer, a nice common stream like this one, similar vibes. Um, I recommend enough to check out the stream. And we'll do a raid there. But I really do appreciate everybody coming in today and hanging out. All these new followers. Hit the 70 follower goal today. So thank you so very much for everybody who followed. And really awesome to see after the raid, a lot of people still hanging out. Really encourages me as far as the content that I'm presenting in my stream. That is a comfortable, welcoming place. Will always be helpful to have a nice calm environment here for anybody who ever wants to hang out in the stream. Really appreciate all the support, the bits, the subs from Dino. Just the support of the two. Dino has just been absolutely flooring to me. Last earlier with the gifts of the Chris. Firestorm came in here with the bits of a sub, just awesome. Firestorm, I know, big support of the channel, who's been here since the start as well. You would like to know, giving me a shout out. Yeah, because this community really makes my heart full and puts a smile on my face, and I really appreciate everybody that hangs out in my chat, and appreciates this community that I've found. It really is one of a kind. So we're gonna raid Cat here in just about a minute. The countdown has started. Exciting days. And I'm enjoying streaming so very much. It really just, this is kind of my bag. I love talking about video games, and I'm the biggest nerd ever. I've been in the game industry for over 20 years, and I finally have a platform to kind of talk about games, really let anything about games whenever I want. So it's just so exciting to me, and you guys make it possible. So I really do appreciate everybody. Even that, this is just such an exciting time for me. But yeah, thanks again, everybody. We'll be raiding out to Cat in a few seconds, about 30 seconds here. Really appreciate you guys hanging out.